Imperfecto here with another knife review. Today I'm reviewing my Enlan EL02. I guess it would be D for Damascus, but this one has a true Damascus blade. I don't know if you can see it. It's really hard to focus, and I have this dot right there. I don't know how that got in my camera. I've tried to clear it off, but it won't. But you can see here the line right here. This is a true Damascus blade. This is from Enlan. It has the I don't want to say access lock, but the maybe pillar. I don't know. But when I got this knife, it was really stiff. It is really nice and buttery smooth now. Super sharp. I was quite surprised actually that this knife was able to hold a keen of an edge as it does. The Damascus on it is quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. It holds the edge very well. Let me see here if I can see. This is a 8 CR13 MOV Damascus. And of course it has this Enlan symbol, and then here's the Enlan. It's the EL02. This would be D for Damascus. It has G10 handles. It's has full steel scales inside liners, but they are milled out to make it a little bit lighter. The clip here is quite sturdy. I used this knife extensively for over a month, and it was quite it was quite a good knife. It never lost an edge, never became loose, or even very how can I say it? Well, it had no plate left or right, or even up and down. The only thing that I can say is that I had a problem with this right here, the pivot screw. I was trying to center this knife. If you notice, it doesn't look centered, and so I adjusted the pivot screw, but I really had a difficult time doing it to try and center this knife. But what I found after using it and actually trying to center it and everything, that the problem is the grind on the and you find this quite usually on a lot of Chinese knives, that the grind is not done very well on the blade. If you notice right here, the knife, the blade right here is kind of canted off to one side, and that has to do with when they actually grinded it at the factory. So you can see right here that it's really not the blade is not centered right. It's just that the fact that the blade is not ground well. It doesn't affect the knife at all. I mean, if they were to sell this knife from an American manufacturer, this would be like $100 knife easy, if not more. I really enjoy this knife. This is a really good knife, and I can't express how much I really enjoy this knife. I use it quite often. In fact, when I had to swap it out for another knife to test out, I really didn't want to. I liked it that much. The only thing is, you do have to buy, like I said, the pivot screwdriver or whatever it is to be able to use for Enlan, because Enlan has proprietary pivot screws, and that's the only thing that I can really find that really sucks on this, and of course the horrible grind that is on the blade. But really great knife. So if you're looking for a high dollar knife with a low dollar price, I would suggest the Enlan EL-02D Imperfecto